Good afternoon. Thank you for coming to my presentation. I am Jin Seok-seo, majoring in architectural engineering. Have you ever seen Roman buildings? These two pictures are examples of Roman buildings. They are very big and still maintain their shape to this day. It is amazing that they are buildings from 2000 years ago. The shape of them can be maintained by the arches. In this picture, there are many arches. The purpose of my presentation is to explain the arch technology of ancient Rome. The outline of my presentation is as follows. First, the principle of arches, and next, structures formed by arches. Lastly, examples of buildings with arches. The first point about the Roman arch is the principle of Roman arch. These two pictures shows the most basic shape of arches. In the right picture, there are wedge-shaped elements that held together by compression. Let me make it more clear. In this picture, when the force applied on the arch, each wedge-shaped stones transmits the force to the next stone. As a result, the force applied on the arch is delivered to the column under the arch. I have talked about the principle of arches, and I will move on to the next point. The second point is structures formed by arches. The first one is battleboard. Battleboard is a structure that composed by continuous arches, so it has one direction. And the next one is a crossboard. Crossboard has arches crossing, so it has two directions. Additionally, dome is also a structure formed by arch. Roman designed dome by using arches. So dome has arches arranged in circle. I have presented about structures formed by arches, and I will present the last point. The last point is examples of buildings with arches. The first example is Pantheon. Pantheon has a big dome on its top. Although it has a big dome on its top, the dome can be supported safely by the arches. In the right picture, the load of the dome is delivered to the walls under the arches by the principle of the arches. And the next example is Basilica of Maxentius. You can guess the height of this building by the size of people in the right picture. The height of this building is 39 meters. It is quite high building. Roman In summary, Roman understood the principle of arches, and they made additional structures using arches, and finally they applied the arch technology to their buildings. Thank you for listening to my presentation. If you have any question, please don't hesitate to ask. If there are no questions,
Can you give us an example in Korea, a building that has the arch technology?
arch building in Korea.
Yeah.
Um, today, today we use modern art, so we don't use Roman art today. So we use modern art in the stadium or big span buildings. So today's modern art can help us to build big buildings for the large roof.